Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. It's me again. So today we'll be talking about fully funded scholarships for international students to study abroad. So these scholarships are for bachelor's degree students. That's if you finish secondary school and you want to start your bachelor's, then this is for you. Also, it's for master's degree students. If you are done with bachelor's and you want to do your master, this is for you. And this scholarship is also for PhD students. That is, if you are done with your master's, then you can go ahead to apply for PhD. So I'll be talking about scholarships, fully funded scholarships in Romania, in Turkey, in Korea, in Thailand, and some other countries, even Belgium. So please stay tuned as I go through all these scholarships one after the other. And I'll also explain how you can apply, the deadline, the documents needed, and who is qualified to apply for these scholarships. And I want to use this medium to tell you that in case you are looking for someone to help you with your scholarship applications or even admission application, you're not just focused on scholarship alone, you're also trying to apply for admissions to study abroad. If you are looking for help with that, then you can book our services at www.eduscholar@enebu.com. We have helped a lot of students achieve their goal of studying abroad, and we even have students all over the world, like in Canada, in Asia, in Europe, in UK, and some other countries. So these people are successful because, they were successful with the application because we made it possible for them. Like, we helped them to make sure that they send a very good application. Like, we made sure that all their documents were complete. We made sure that their essays were well written. We had to proofread the essays for them. We also made sure that their details were well input. So we made sure that everything was correct, accurate. And when it comes to studying abroad or making applications to study abroad, as long as your applications are well done, you are highly going to get your admission. Like, your chances of getting your admission will be very, very high. And also, when it comes to the visa application, we also help people with visa application. When it comes to visa application and you fill a very accurate visa application form, you also provide a very detailed document. If you're able to do all these things, like your proof of fund, your international passport, your admission letter, everything, if you are able to provide all these things accurately, your chances of getting visa to study abroad will be very, very high. So stay tuned as I go through all these 9 fully funded scholarships. Hi guys, so the first scholarship on my list is a Korean government scholarship. So when you come to this link, you would see some scholarships available. For example, this John Book National University. So let's say I click on this one, and then I would go to the university page to see the qualification for the scholarship or the requirements. So, and what the scholarship covers, right? So the scholarship will cover 80% reduction in tuition for all international students, and of course there are also 100% benefit. It depends on your GPA, I think. So if you can check here, they wrote 25 to 100% support, right? So you just have to go through and know what the scholarship covers. And of course, you can check the second scholarship, which is Sung Sil University. You can also open this one. From the look of things, it's not all the universities that offer 100% scholarships. Some will give you 50%, 100%, depending on your GPA and your qualification. So you just have to go through all the schools here. There is also Inhan University. There is this one. Just go through all the schools and then know the one that is giving fully funded, the one that is giving 50%, 60%. It all depends. There is also this one. So there are so many scholarships under the Korean government scholarship. You just have to go through all of them. Yeah. Because of time, I wouldn't go through all these universities. You just have to go through them and pick one, then apply for one. And of course, deadline would vary. Like now, I'm just on the master's page, right? Let's say I'm applying for PhD. I'll just click on PhD and then click on apply filters. They will provide scholarship for PhD students only. If I'm applying for bachelor's, I'll just click on bachelor's, click on apply filters. Then they will provide scholarship for bachelor's. Another thing is you can just click on any of these things, like play around the filters and see what they will provide for you. Yeah. So the next scholarship is the Turkey Baccalaureate Scholarship. I know a lot of people know this one. It's for people to study in Turkey for free. And this scholarship is for bachelor student, master student, PhD students as well. Yeah. So you can click on how to apply to know how to apply. So the first thing is you create an account, you fill the forms, you upload your documents, then you click on send. So you will need your international passport, a photograph of your picture, your national exam result. Let's say if you're applying for bachelor's, it means you need your WAEC. If you're applying for master's, you need your bachelor's. Yeah. If you're applying for programs to study in English, they might ask you for IELTS or TOEFL depending. Then if you're applying for PhD, they'll ask you for your research proposal. So everything depends on what you're applying for. They will request for documents depending on the level of education you are going for. Yeah. So to apply, you just click on apply now. And then you would create an account. After creating the account, you now follow the necessary instructions. So the next one is Khalifa University. I think this university is in Dubai, if I'm not mistaken. So they have for undergraduates and postgraduates. So let's say I'm going for undergraduates, then I would, if you check here, they'll tell you start your application. But before that, we want to go through what they have for us here. So you can start applying now, but deadline is 2nd of March. And you're meant to provide all the required documents, right? Yeah. So if you're applying for bachelor's, you must have finished your high school. You need to have your high school certificate. For those in Nigeria, you need to have your WAEC. And depending on the course you are going for, at least they should have maths, physics, biology, chemistry for people going for science. But if you're not going for science, of course, your own requirements will be different. Yeah. So, and I also think that the requirement depends on the country, right? Let's say for those in Russia, from Russia, these are their own requirements. For those from UK, British, these are our requirements. So everything depends. Just check where your country falls. If your country is not in the list, then conditions apply according to the admission policy set by Khalifa University. Yeah. Then to apply, you just click on apply, right? You go up here. Start your application, you click on it. Then you start the necessary application. So you have to create an account, and after that you start answering the questions, and also you upload the documents you ask from you. Now the next scholarship is the Islamic Development Bank Joint Scholarship with Turkey. So you apply for this scholarship. The deadline, I think, is 20th of February. Yeah. So it's for bachelor's, master's, PhD. You have time all you need to do is to just create an account and start your application. It's also a fully funded scholarship that will cover everything for you. Cover your tuition fee, they also pay your stipends. So to apply, I think you click on application up here. Then you create an account. When you create an account, you start your application. The application is almost similar to the Turkey Bursary Scholarship, just that this one is a joint scholarship between the Islamic Development Bank and the Turkish government. Yeah. So the next scholarship is the SIIT scholarship by Thailand. So you start application now, and the deadline is 31st of March. By 22nd of May, your scholarship result will be out. So to apply, you have a statement of purpose. You need a statement of purpose, your resume or CV, your transcripts. Your transcripts. If you are going for masters, you need your bachelor's degree transcript, and you should have at least CGPA of 2.75. If you are going for doctors or PhD, you have to have your master's degree, and you need at least a CGPA of 3.5. Now, if you are going for an English program, you need IELTS or TOEFL. IELTS at least 4.5 and above. TOEFL at least 65. Wait, is this 65 and above? Yeah. Then you need your international passport. For those going for PhD, you need your research paper. Then you need your passport picture. These are the steps for the application. How to apply: you first register, you click on the application of your interest program, then you start. So let's say I click on apply online. When I click on this, the next thing is to click on register here, right? Then I'll start registering. Afterwards, I continue the next thing. Yeah. So the next scholarship is the Belgian scholarship, Mastermind scholarship by the Belgian, or from Belgium. Belgium is a country too. This scholarship is only for master's degree students. Yeah. So it includes a grant of 10,225 euros and tuition fee waiver per academic year. This is really a good offer. You can start applying now. Check eligibility criteria here. So each program has their own eligibility, but mostly they will ask you for your international passport, your transcript, your bachelor's degree certificate, then a minimum of band 7.0 in IELTS for those going for English programs. Or if you don't have IELTS, TOEFL or TOEFL, you can also show maybe show a report that states that your official language is English, or you studied in English in your home country or wherever you studied. So how do you even apply for this one? Okay, let's check the list of programs first. So these are the list of programs that you can apply for. There are a lot, so you can just go through. Let's say I'm going for maybe a medical course. I can just say biomedical. So they will list all the medical courses available here. Yeah. So now to apply, just click on this place, have a look at the application procedure. Let's say I click here. Step 1, you check if you're eligible. You choose your host institution and deadline. So to apply for this scholarship, you actually go to your host institution. So any institution you choose, right? They are the ones to, like, any institution you choose, make sure they have the make sure they participate in the scholarship. For example, this KU Leuven, right? Their deadline is 15 January. This one, AP University of Applied Science and Arts, their deadline is March 1. So you can apply under this university and also apply for their scholarship. So all you need to do is apply for admission in that university. Then you indicate that you are also interested in scholarship. So it's as easy as that. If you don't know how to go about it, you can book our services at eduschool@enable.com and we'll help you out here. So the next scholarship is the Pennsylvania Academic Scholarship. So this one is in Romania. This school is in Romania. Yeah. So duration of the scholarship is full award for your masters. And before you can start your course, you have to first learn the Romanian language, which is a good thing. At least you know how to speak Romanian. So you need your curriculum vitae, your motivation letter, 3 letters of recommendation, your bachelor's degree certificates to apply for this scholarship. Yeah. So to apply, you click on this place, then you click on registration. All you need to do is to register, like your email, choose any password, register. Yeah. Then after that, you log in. When you log in, you start filling the application. Let's see the application form side. But before you see the application form, you have to register. So guys, register first, then you go to the application form and you start applying. The next scholarship is the Azerbaijan Government Scholarship. This is a fully funded scholarship for bachelor's, master's, and PhD students, right? And you have to go to Azerbaijan to study. So this scholarship covers your tuition fee. There will be monthly allowance, medical insurance, visa fee to enter Azerbaijan as well. So how do you apply for this scholarship? So you have to complete the nomination form. You have to get a copy of your diploma and transcript. You have to get a copy of medical certificate to show that you don't have HIV, hepatitis B and C. Copy of your valid passport, your resume, proficiency in the language of study, application willing to study in English are required to have following. If you want to study in English, you need to have IELTS or TOEFL. Yeah. So this is a nomination form, right? You fill. So to apply for this scholarship, this Azerbaijan scholarship, you print this nomination form, fill it, and then you provide all these documents that they asked for. Where is this page? Or you provide all the documents they asked for. Yes, all these documents, you provide all of them. All these documents here. So when you provide them, you go to any Azerbaijan embassy in your country. Let's say embassy or Ministry of Education, any Azerbaijan embassy in your country, go there and submit the application. So deadline is 15th of April. And this application will be reviewed from April 16 to May 16, and from May 16 to June 1, I think they will start second stage of the review, I think. And anywhere around July 1 to August 1, they will select people for the scholarship. And then September, you should be in Azerbaijan. All the best. The last scholarship on my list is a Romanian government scholarship. It's also a fully funded scholarship for international students, and deadline is 31st of March. So you need the following documents. Let us see the documents you need. So you will need your diploma, your transcript, your birth certificate, your passport, your CV. Once you have all these things, you would now create an account. So when you create an account, you now start applying. If I'm to show all of you how to make all these applications one by one, we'll sleep here. So I just had to state the requirements, the eligibility criteria, and of course where to click on the application button to apply. If you need help with application, you can book our services at www.eduscholar@enable.com for us to help you with the application. Other than that, we wish you success in your application and we hope that you get at least one of these scholarships. Yeah. So we have come to the end of this video. If you like this video, please share, subscribe, share to your friends. If this is your first time coming to this channel, please try and subscribe. Share this video to your friends. Even if you don't need it, share it to someone that you think might need it. Thank you. God bless. Bye.